Maypearl sidelines. Fair caught. You got that number, Max? Look like number 8, Brady Burdett.
Sorry about that, Panther fans. I was eating popcorn because I'm hungry.
Here we go.
The concession stand in Coppell's garbage, Jimmy, isn't it?
Well,
Okay, looks like we are going to have number 15, Trip Watson. He's going to line up in the shotgun here. He's going to hand it off to his back. That's going to be number 5, Carson Nix. And Carson Nix is going to we're going to have 7 yards on the first carry of this playoff game between Maypearl Panthers and your Pottsboro Cardinals. The first quarter. What's your game plan coming in here, Jimmy?
Again, stick to the game plan. Minimize mistakes. Win the turnover battle. And, try to put yourself in good field
Caden
position.
Humphrey's ball is going to be way down the field, and it looks like he is going to have excellent coverage there that's going to be Colin Brooks on the coverage.
I'm telling you what, if they want to continue to do that, I believe our guys can play center field as good as anybody. I mean, you've got a stud back there in Rowan Joffrey and Colin Brooks.
So Humphrey's going to get started again here from his 47-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and short. He's going to keep the ball himself. He's going to be just a yard ahead of the sticks here, and that's going to bring up 1st down right at midfield, probably 49-yard line of Maypearl. Tackle is going to be made by number 23 there. It's going to be Seth Bates for your Panthers. Humphrey takes a shotgun snap here. He's going to have a man open, but he will drop the ball. Pass is going to be intended for number 2, Xavier Brady, senior there, wide receiver.
I think he heard Colin Brooks' footsteps and didn't want any part of that ball. Made a business decision. Here we go.
Colin Brooks on a coverage there. They're going to come out trips right, single back left. They're going to have a single back in the backfield. Humphrey is going to take the snap here, and he's going to follow behind his back for a lead. It's going to be good for 3 yards there. That's going to bring up 2nd down for the Pottsboro. And, it's going to be around 3rd down, Jimmy. This is going to be 3rd down and long here.
Hey, if you're the Panthers defense, this is the situation you want to be in. Big opportunity here to make a big play. I don't see Pottsboro going for it on 4th down if you stop them here.
Oh, yeah, and it's going to be a slow pass here, and it's going to be swarmed here by your Panthers.
Hey, Panthers are not intimidating.
That's going to be Joffrey on the play here, and that's going to be also number 6, Eli Votaw, and yours truly, Colin Brooks, is going to come all the way from across the field, just smelt it the whole way.
Oh, Jimmy, man.
I think that we will see a 4th down.
And they're going to go for it. The ball on the Panther 45, kind of a gutsy call here, but
he's going to have 2 wide receivers left and 2 wide receivers right here. Humphrey is going to take it. He's going to draw back. He's going to have a man open. And that is going to have a 1st down, just barely.
Just got beyond the sticks and made the catch. Good throwing catch there by the Pottsboro offense.
Pass is going to be completed there to Xavier Brady. Xavier Brady, who they tried to go to with that long ball, first play of the game.
Here we go. Bend but don't break. That's been the motto all season for this Panther defense.
Looks like Maypearl's looking on blitzing a little, maybe to stop the run.
Oh, man.
And Pottsboro's running back is loose here. Oh, that's gonna be their quarterback actually. Caden Humphrey is gonna go to running back position, and he's gonna crank off about 40 yards there. It's gonna bring up 1st and 5. 1st and goal from the 5 for Pottsboro. They're going to hand the ball between the tackles to the right, and it's going to be no gain there for Maypearl. The Maypearl comes up with a stop there on 1st down. Did not get a number there.
That was 68, Jordan.
Oh, that that was number 68 there, Jordan Egelhard, who I believe we've interviewed before.
Yes, sir. On the last coaches show down at the Chambers Creek Bar and Grill.
Just a sophomore, Jordan. Humphrey's going to call his own number here, and he is going to get stopped right here at the 3-yard line. So he's just going to have a yard gain there. He's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 3. I'm sorry.
This Panther defense, they're not backing down. Hats off to them. If this is the tempo of the game, and they can keep it, I think they'll have success. Here we go. 2 backs. Takes a snap. Going to run it up the middle toward the goal line.
Looks like he may be just. Oh, it's going to be a touchdown. I thought maybe he was just short.
Man.
So Pottsboro is going to have the first score of the game.
Hey, I know that first drive for Pottsboro ends up in the end zone, but man, I feel good about that first drive. They didn't, they didn't bust really any big plays. Took them a lot of time to score. Now I'm just curious to see how this Panther offense will respond.
Yeah, and I mean, you talked to Coach Satterwhite this week, as did I, and I think that his big emphasis was just being able to stop the run and being able to run the football. I totally agree with what you said earlier as far as Maypearl being able to keep up with anybody over the top.
Mm-hmm.
It's the median, the median plays and the run plays that Maypearl sometimes has a hard time stopping or letting teams get rhythm of. But I think that I really like the way that Pottsboro approached that first, possession, and if Maypearl doesn't mirror it, I think that may be a tale of the game there, to be honest.
Yeah, and you could tell early on Pottsboro was going to ride their senior quarterback, and he's going to do a lot of the carries for this club. But man, again, I know you don't want to give them a score, but man, made them earn it, and that's really all you can ask for. And at some point in the ball game, the tide's going to shift, and we'll be able to take advantage here. Hopefully, seeing them line up out here, Pottsboro doesn't look like a huge team. We're not going to be physically overmatched.
They're pretty big up front, but that's it. We're going to have a kick here for number 44. That's going to be Griffin Dyer.
Here we go.
Kicker and punter here for Pottsboro.
He's got a lane.
And that is going to be a welcome face back. Colby Davis
gets it out to the 35. Going to have pretty good starting field position for this Panther offense. They huddle up on the side. Let's get a couple of sponsors through. Let's start with GSTC Inc. I'd like to thank Laura the Grinch Berryhill out there at GSTC Inc. She's actually our special guest here in the press box tonight, helping us spot. As you know, my eyes just don't work that well. Here we go. And right off the bat, I believe that was Joseph Sims, and it was Joseph Sims.
A 5-yard gain here.
I'm telling you, he has come along every week, getting better and better.
Let's see. Maypearl is going to line up again in the shotgun. We're going to have Calvin Brooks back here at quarterback. And as Jimmy stated earlier, you're going to have Joseph Sims taking the majority of the carries, I think, tonight. And he is going to be close to a first down. It's going to be – they are going to give him just about a yard short. So it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Man, I know it's just 2 plays in, but again, like the intensity and like the start that the Panthers have had here, offensively and defensively.
Looks like they're going to have their star wide receiver, Xavier Brady, and he's going to shadow our star wide receiver, Tristan Brooks, all night long from what it seems. That's going to be a first down.
That's first down. That's Colin Brooks taking it to the right, and he does advance past the sticks. First down, Panthers. Hey, I like this. Let's hammer the ball. Let's you know what I mean? 3, 4, 5 yards of carry and let that clock run. And there's an old saying, if you have the ball, the other team doesn't.
I mean, it's hard to score without the ball, Jimmy, unless
I mean, and if you don't give it to them, there is nothing they can do
it's
about
gonna be
it.
another good yardage run there by Joseph Sims. It's gonna bring up a 2nd and 5.
Man, let me look up old Joseph Sims. I can't believe we haven't had him on the show. The 6 foot, 175-pound senior running back.
He's shy,
Just,
Jimmy.
just getting better and better every
I think
week.
it's important to pick up steam at this time of year, and it looks like he's going to have just about a yard here on 2nd, which is going to bring up third down and 4, a long 4.
How about that yard, that marker down there?
Easy on us, doesn't it?
Hey, that is pretty cool.
That makes it really easy on us, especially you because you're old and can't see very good.
Yeah, my vision's not there.
Colin Brooks is going to keep it, take his own number, and he's going to have a first down here.
There we
third
go.
Down run that goes for about 6. That's going to take them all the way to the 41-yard line of Pottsboro. And we've got 5 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first. Maypearl does trail 7-0, but they are on the march.
Here we go. They'll have first down and 10 from the Pottsboro 41-yard line. Going to come out in twins right, single receiver left. Colin Brooks in shotgun formation. Takes the snaps. He's looking right. Throws it over the middle complete.
Boy, that's not who I think it is. That's Colby Davis.
Colby Davis
going to have a first down.
There you go. A talented junior. Welcome back to football, Colby Davis. Boy.
Pottsboro didn't listen to the coach's show. That's for sure.
What's that?
Pottsboro didn't listen to the coach's show.
They didn't listen to the coach's show, or they knew that they would know that 15 Colby Davis is a weapon.
And can you imagine just the kind of dimension that gives Maypearl as far as an offense whenever it's not just the Tristan Brooks show or the Colin Brooks show, and you do have somebody who can take it across the top and somebody who maybe has enough brass to make a slant route underneath that go route. To
being able to develop more weapons and more skill players contributing. We're going to have 2nd down and 6 here. Again, I love the approach by the Panthers. Run it down their throat. So here we go.
Oh man, that's going to be a fake.
That faked me out. I thought Andrew Martinez had it number 22.
Fake jet sweep. That's going to be good for about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Here we go. I'm not going to say what part of the field we're in because I did jinx it on Halloween. I am not going to say it, but let's just hope we get a first down right here.
Joseph Sims is going to have the first down.
He's got a first down.
Goodness gracious. He's going to be down to the 16-yard line.
My
Pottsboro. That's going to bring up first down. Should be 1st and 10 from the 16. 3:20 left here in the first.
Clock is ticking, and again, something you like to see. You want the Panthers to control the time of possession. It's got to be a factor in winning this ball game.
Oh, and Tristan Brooks is going to have the ball in the open, and that is trouble for anybody. Goodness, and he's going to get down to the 9. They're going to say, I don't know how they could be a fumble, Jimmy.
They're saying he's down.
And he was down.
They keep the clock running.
That's going to be a good pickup on first down. Bring up 2nd and long 2, maybe 3.
I think it's saying 3. It says 3 down there on that marker. Man, I'm going to get a picture of that. That might be something to bring up to the booster club, know?
Maybe, yeah.
That is some technology right there.
They'll have to have their own golf tournament to pay for those things, I'm sure.
Yeah. The old laser marker. Here we go. So the Panthers inside the 10-yard line.
Colin's going to call his own number again. He's going to be down to the 6, which is going to be close to a first down.
I mean, it's getting down there pretty close, Max.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Let's see what it says. 3rd and 2 is what the marker says.
I don't need no stinking marker, man.
Yeah. 3rd and 2s are usually pretty easy to call. It's when it gets out into that 6-7 yard range that makes it hard to
You're worse than my kids, man.
I'm telling you.
Here we go. Brooks is going to send a man in motion here, but he is going to keep it himself.
That's a first down.
Touchdown. Maybe not just short, but he's going to be down to the 1.
Probably better anyway. Let's run this
really
minute
down
36.
to about the half-yard line from what I see in this line judge over here.
Oh, man. Looks like they're going to spot it right on the 1. So 1 yard away from answering Pottsboro's touchdown. My goodness, about all you can ask for in this drive. This Panther running game is just...
Colin Brooks is going to keep it himself again. He's going to be in for the touchdown, Jimmy. And Maypearl has answered Pottsboro on their first possession of the game.
Hey.
Minute 8 left. Do you know what that means? That means they had the ball for 7 minutes, Jimmy.
That's what I'm talking about. That's got to be a key to the game. Let's control the clock, have the best field position, and not turn the ball over.
And Schoonfield is going to get his time to shine here.
A little bit high snap, we down
thought
good.
Maybe he was, we didn't want to say anything, but
boy, I got him on Halloween night. I feel terrible about that.
I bet.
I mean, boy, I felt bad. But there we go. The important thing is Panthers tied 7-7 with the Pottsboro Cardinals. So this Panther team is not going to back down. You love to see it, and we've seen the fight in this group, and as this team become younger and younger as the season went along. But they're not going to back down. But at this time, let's get to another sponsor. How about Lone Star Pizzeria in downtown Maypearl? I'd like to thank the Lynches for their sponsorship, helping us bring you these broadcasts every week. And C1 Vet Services. I'd like to thank Dr. Camp and his wife, Nikki Camp, for their contribution. If you need a vet to come to your house, small inside dog or a livestock in the pasture, give C1 Vet Services a call. All right, Schoonfield prepared to kick off. It looks like he's going to angle it again. Little Pooch fielded at the 30 and met around the 34 and dropped down by a pack of Panthers.
He's going to have eight, nine hats around the ball there, Jimmy. I mean, that's all you can really ask for, I think, as a special teams coordinator.
I'm telling you. I am.
Of course, we talked to the special teams coordinator. Was it Coach Rowe?
Coach Rowe, yes, sir.
Yep, Coach Rowe a couple weeks ago. Super good guy, football guy, it seemed like.
Yeah, I really enjoyed meeting Coach Griffin last night.
I did too. So Humphrey is going to get to work here. He's going to have Carson Nix, number 5, to his right here. Trips right, single back left. He's going to drop back. He's got one way over the top. And it looks like he's going to have a wide receiver. And golly, Jimmy, you just kind of had to know that maybe a splash play was coming.
Man.
I mean,
again, there's the big play. But the important thing is Pottsboro did not get in the end zone. Looks like they're going to hustle back and try to run a quick play here. But just like that, Pottsboro down inside the Panther 15-yard line. Humphreys takes a snap. He looks right all the way, hits his man, and he's down.
3 there for Pottsboro. Garrett Doris, who's going to be a senior as well. And, man, I'm looking at this Pottsboro roster, and they are just up and down the roster with seniors and juniors, upperclassmen all the way around. Maypearl's going to have a pretty good time blitz, but it is going to miss its mark. And Pottsboro is going to be in for another touchdown. 33 seconds left here in the first.
And that one was quick, I feel like, though, if they keep throwing the ball over the top, I feel like we've got the playmakers there to come down with the interception. Let's hope that is just a...
Completely agree. So Maypearl will get his lead get the even taken away. They will fall again, and they're going to be 13-7. Golly, I cannot get it out. Maypearl is going to go behind 14-7 with 33 seconds left here. in the first. We will be awaiting the kickoff. And Jimmy, I think you were ready for another sponsor, weren't you?
Let's go with Chambers Creek Bar and Grill. I'd like to thank Kevin West and family out at Chambers Creek Bar and Grill. Sure have a good time when we do our shows there, man. Good folks. If you haven't been in there since they started serving food, Mr. Maypearl highly recommends the California burrito with the carne asada. And I'm led to believe that is a steak of some kind, a burrito steak. But get down there, see our buddy Kevin West. I'll get you a cold one and support our sponsors, Chambers Creek Bar and Grill. Also like to mention sponsors Zoll Hay Farms. Like to thank Zach and Geneva Zoll out at Zoll Hay Farms for all they do for the young people in Maypearl. Thank you for your sponsorship. Without sponsors like Chambers Creek Bar and Grill and Zoll Hay Farms, we would not be able to bring you these broadcasts every week. So here we go. I don't know who the Pottsboro kicker is, but he booms it down in the direction of, that is Tristan Brooks. Tristan Brooks fighting, brought down around the 21-yard line. And the Panther offense is going to set up shop, first down and 10 on their own 21. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Panthers trail 14-7 to the Pottsboro Cardinals. I tell you, we are behind by 7 points, but I'll keep saying it. I don't know that you could ask for a better start to this. Again, one play, big play, 60, 70 yards over the top. But other than that, the defense played pretty solid. The offense has been able to drive the ball. And here comes Colin Brooks and company. Going to have an end around. I didn't see the number as I normally don't. I want to say that was 35, possibly Cason Lewis, but not sure. Maybe you can see it on the screen at home. All right, we've got a timeout on the field. And while they take a timeout on the field, we'll take a timeout in the booth. Be right back with you for the rest of Panthers playoff football. All right, the teams have moved to the other end of the field. We're going to have second down and 16 for the Panthers. And the Panthers offense comes out. Looks like they're going to set up in a twins left, single receiver right. You're going to have Colin Brooks in shotgun formation with Joseph Sims to his left. Second down and 16 for your Panthers. Brooks takes a snap. I believe that's going to be defensive offsides. There's an early penalty, and they allow the play to go on. Typically, that's going to be against the defense. That would be great. Let's see here. We'll mark them off 5, so that's going to bring us, it's going to be second down and 11 for the Panthers. So they get to repeat second down, advance 5 yards. Second down and 11 is a lot better than second down and 16. Here we go. The Panthers looking to the sidelines, getting final instructions. Again, they're going to be in twins left, single receiver right. Brooks with Sims to his left. And we've got a little pass out into the flats. Complete, but loss of yards on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 13. Folks, if you're listening at home, please send us a text. Let us know how the sound quality is going through. Obviously, we don't know how it sounds wherever you're at, but we usually have Heather Fales keep up with that, but she's been slacking the last couple of weeks.
Man.
As has Max Bankers Hours Boston. And that pass on 3rd and 13 falls incomplete, intended. Well, I can't even see that far. It was intended for, I believe, number 5. All right, so it'll be 4th down, and Colin Brooks out to punt. Try to flip this field. We know he's capable of doing it.
Oh,
and that kick is blocked. And that kick is recovered by the Panthers, but not advanced past the line to gain. So it is going to turn over on downs to the Cardinals. And they're going to have good field position deep inside Panther territory. You know, a little mishap in the coverage on defense, and then, just a not a good drive.
Yeah, man.
And here we go.
Well, a long pass play like that is mainly just for God bless. It's be a great run here by Caden Humphrey. Sorry, I was watching the play and trying to talk at the same time. But a big splash play like they had on their last possession is nothing more than a momentum shifter.
Yeah.
Maypearl kind of had the momentum at even keel, and that's not the game that Pottsboro wants to play at all. They want to be in control of this game 100%, and a play like that, especially on 1st down, is it's a win or it's a win or it's a neutral outcome. It's not a
right.
There's no wrong outcome other than it being intercepted.
Well, here we go. Like I said, the block punt gives Pottsboro great field position. They are 2nd down and goal. Here from the 8-yard line.
I'm going to look for number 2 to get the ball here. Way out there by himself. Single coverage. He's going to have Tristan Brooks over him, which is a favorable matchup, you would think, for Maypearl, but he is the best.
Let's see if they go.
I can imagine that it's worked a million times. He's going to look away from him this time. Colin Brooks is going to have the coverage, and he is going to have a pass interference call.
Late flag on that play. Maybe a little ticky-tack.
It looked like they just got tangled up in a mesh.
I do see the game through red tinted glasses, so I don't know. Let the boys play.
Pottsboro's red too, so.
Well, they're wearing white jerseys, though. Here we go. Pottsboro 1st down and goal from the 1 or 2 yard line. Handoff up the middle, and he is in for the touchdown. I believe that was 15 Trip Watson. Well, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was number 5, Carson Nix, the senior running back linebacker. 9:45 left in the 2nd quarter. Cardinals lead your Panthers 20-7 with the PAT pending. Good snap, good hold, line drive kick. They're going to blow that dead flag on the field. False start, possibly? See the referee out talking to the kicker.
Actually, that's going to be their quarterback, Jimmy, Caden Humphreys.
That's the kicker?
No.
Here we go. So they're going to back
He's
up.
going to be the holder.
They're going to back up 5 and retry the point after. High snap. Good hold. Kick is up. And it is good. 21-7. Pottsboro Cardinals lead your Panthers here in Coppell.
Looky there. Pottsboro's got 5 Mr. Maypearls.
Oh, looky there. They've got 5 flags to run up and down the track.
CARDS, cards. Could they get not? Could they couldn't get enough people for the whole?
No.
For the whole thing, or what? Imagine if Maypearl did that and it was just pants.
We're just the Pans.
Just
Yeah,
pants.
we got our 4 flag runners, the Pans.
It'd be so funny.
Oh.
Okay, so your Maypearl Panthers are trailing 21-7 here. 9:45 left in the second, Jimmy.
Hey, don't panic. There's no reason to panic here.
You're getting the ball back. One more touchdown, and you're back in this thing. Hell, even a
good 8-minute drive.
Even a good 8-minute Schoonfield kick.
Yeah.
Is a great thing as well. You do get the ball back after halftime, and I do seriously think that you just need to stay the course.
Yeah. 1 foot in front of the other,
unless Joseph Sims is begging you to take him out of the game.
Right.
I think that you just ride that young man until his mama comes down there and makes you get him off the field.
Here we go. Colby Davis, little burst of speed going toward the Panthers sidelines.
Picked up a little energy here. You can tell.
We have an injured Cardinal on the field.
Looks like he may be hurt on that old love handle. I've been there.
Mm-hmm. Davis was tackled around the 22-yard line. We'll see where they mark it officially. It looks like they're going to have him down around the 24-yard line. Panthers will set up shop, first down and 10.
Hey, you ever walk through the kitchen? Catch that old love handle on the counter?
Yeah.
Golly, that hurts, don't it? Looks like he's going to be all right.
All right.
That's going to be number 10, Chase Dan. He's going to be a junior linebacker there for Pottsboro.
Oh, Chase Dan.
Good to see him up.
Yeah.
2 last names. That's crazy.
Yeah.
2 first names, I mean.
Here we go. Let's see what the Panthers offense has in store. There's a fire ant and Coppell.
Fire ant and Coppell.
Yeah.
That's a sugar ant, Jimmy. That's maybe because we got Lola up here in the booth with us.
Yeah. She's so sweet.
That's
Bringing
right.
the ants in. Here we go.
They're going to have an offside. It's going to have a free play here, and I have no idea
they're
why
going
that
to
was
go
blown
false
dead.
start. This line judge here was rolling his hands.
Man, it looked like that outside linebacker was offside.
He was definitely about to throw him in the pan. Here we go. False start against the Panthers, and again, going to back them up. It's going to be first down and 15. Kind of shooting themselves in the foot early in these past 2 drives. There it is. Good run.
Be right back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like.
Just down right around, maybe a little bit further than the original line of scrimmage. No, he's going to be right at it. So the Panthers are going to have second down and 10 from the 24. Look to the sidelines. Got Big Votal out there as a wingback. Twins to the left. Shotgun formation. Sims to Brooks right. Going to be passed, looking right. Turns and looks left. And incomplete. Intended for Colby Davis, number 15. Maybe left his feet a little bit early. And that's going to bring up third down and 10 for the Panthers. What's the call here? A little Daniel Eubank squatting just past the sticks? Maybe go to old 16 right now. Might be what the doctor ordered. We'll see what the Panthers call. Twins left, single receivers right. Brooks has the ball. He's looking left, rolling left.
He's going to lose his feet.
He does lose his feet and go out of bounds. So just like that, going to be 4th down for the Panthers, and you got to imagine Brooks will be back to punt. All right, sorry for that delay of dead air. Had some off mic issues to deal with here. And what a beautiful punt all the way down and out of
flag on the play as well.
Oh,
I missed the flag. I was too busy watching.
Man, that was a great punt, end over end, angled toward the Pottsboro sidelines and out of bounds around the 28 of the Cardinals. We'll see what this flag is.
I've not seen a signal yet.
Well,
either way, they will pick it up. It's going to be holding on the offense.
Wow. You know,
which Pottsboro is probably going to accept.
Right, make them re-kick.
Yes.
Yeah, after that punt. I mean, absolutely. I don't blame them there.
Correct.
Boy, did he flip the field. Let's see if he can get another one of those. Back deep to receive. Is that number 6, Trace Olson?
That is going to be number 6, Trace Olson. That's correct. Look at you, Jim.
It's
the white. It's the white. You know, the dark numbers on the white jersey, I think, really help you.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be another beauty of a punt, though, by Colin Brooks. It's going to be caught this time.
Oh, that's surely he got that holding. I mean, that was full extension hold.
No hold on the play, however.
No flag. Wow.
Man, that was crazy.
That is usually an easy call, but my goodness. Well, you know, they can't see everything, and they didn't there. So with a return, Cardinals have the ball 1st down and 10 on the Panther 35-yard line. They lead your Panthers 21-7 here in Coppell, Texas, home of the Coppell Cowboys.
So Humphreys is going to have a back to his left. He's going to draw back and throw one here. Oh, and it almost picked off here at 23.
That was Seth Bates, the sophomore. Wow, has he gotten better every week since the call-up? You know, put in the lineup out of necessity with the injuries that this team has had, and man, he has answered the call. Good to see the young sophomore group contributing. Yeah, and again, I said if they kept doing that,
the way.
If they keep doing that, we have a shot to win those battles.
Trips right here. We'll see what kind of route tree they're going to run out of trips right. And there's going to be a blocking tree here, and they're going to be absolute swarm to the ball. Colin Brooks and Hunter Sword there on the tackle.
Awesome.
It's going to be a yard loss.
Here we
go. For Caden Humphrey.
3rd down and 9. It looks like. I'm going to wait till the machine to tell me.
They turned the machine off, Jimmy.
What?
They turned it off. I think it ran out of batteries. They got to put it on a charger. It's a C charger like everything else is nowadays.
Probably using the Harbor Freight batteries.
Yep. We're going to have another matchup out here, I think, on the edge, yes.
Oh, and it's
that's a fumble. Maybe a fumble here. They're going to call it incomplete.
Oh, man. Wow, just a great defensive
like he
play.
had the reception there. It's going to be Rowan Joffrey, who we had on the show last week at Hometown Pizza.
My goodness, what a play by Joffrey.
And, you know, he was telling us, I mean, you know, they just told me to hit people, and I just started hitting people. Like, all right, cool.
I can tell. My goodness. What a find.
We've got trips left here. It's going to be a pass play.
Looking right all the way.
We've got him covered here inside. He makes the catch. And that's going to be a first down way down here at the 2. And I mean,
Wow, what a catch. Just a
you
heck
couldn't
of an
have better
effort.
coverage.
No, I mean he was covered for sure. What a throw and catch from quarterback to receiver. That is a district champion play right there. Here we go. They're going to run.
Caden Humphrey is going to be in for another touchdown. That's going to be 27-7.
All right. So
I mean, just what folks, if that's not if that catch right there isn't on your TikTok FYP, then you need a new TikTok, because that is going to be one of the greater catches of the playoffs at the 3A division. Solid coverage on it. I mean,
high snap, good hold, kick is up and good. Just like that, the Cardinals lead your Panthers 28-7. Again, the Panthers have been down 21 before and came back, so not going to write them off just yet. It's still early in the game. A lot of football left. And again, I think you stick to the game plan. Whatever you plan to do when you got here, we should still be following that order. And man, let's get another long drive. What do you say? Go in 28-14 with no time left. Go into halftime. The 7-minute, 23-second touchdown drive.
I think you just do exactly what people have been telling me to do my entire life, Jimmy. And they even give it an acronym because of how stupid I am. The acronym is KISS.
Is what?
KISS.
What's that mean?
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, dummy.
And I think you just the running tech that was working at the first game, we haven't seen them stop it. Seems like maybe we've gone with the script here and the script there to try to, maybe spice things up a little bit.
Joseph Sims between the tackles has been working, mixed with a little bit of
Colin Brooks, and then and you've got Kobe Davis out here to the 25.
Panthers are going to have the ball first down and 10 on what we hope is a 7-minute, 17-second touchdown drive here.
Do you think that Colby always runs to Maypearl's sideline just because, it's a shorter distance to walk once you get up?
Huh? It's kind of like hitting your ball close to the cart path.
Right.
It's smart. I'm sure Coach Rowe had a return left called there. And there we go. Joseph Sims, tough run up the middle. Stood up after a gain.
A couple yards here.
Maybe 3 or 4.
3 yards. And I like that. 3 yards.
Going to bring up second down. And
hey, 3 times 4 is 12, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you.
Here we
go second down and 7.
Another play here, and this is going to be good for another 3? 2?
Yeah, 2 or 3. He's across the 30, it appears. They're going to mark him down right at the 30. So it's going to be third down and 5.
Okay, so you need 2.5 yards on 2 carries for a first down. That's how you got to think of this. One play at a time. The game's gotten a little out of hand.
Yeah, and let this clock run. Minimize the damage. They can't score if they don't have the ball.
Oh, good first down run here.
And that's
Joseph
the key
Sims is going to be good for the whole 5 plus 2. That's a 7-yard run. So they're going to be on the 38-yard line here on their own 38. 6:18 left here in the first half. Maypearl is trailing 28-7 to the Pottsboro Panthers. Right? Or Cardinals, sorry. Panthers be cooler. Colin Brooks is going to scramble out for about a yard gain here. And positive yardage is positive.
I'd like to thank friend of the show, Haley Soldavia, for listening. I'm pretty sure she's listening to our Del Porte's link in Spanish. We'd like to thank you, Haley.
We have a running back change here, and Andrew
Leo.
Martinez. He's going to be the right of Colin, and he is going to prove Colin is going to run into his own blocker here. A little miscommunication, lose yardage on the play. They're going to be back behind the sticks. Big loss, 5-yard loss here.
Haley, if you're listening out there, please tell me how much it costs for 12 pounds of laundry washed, dried, and folded. I'm sure you know who to ask.
That, to be honest with you.
And if you're keeping up with the NFL game, just got a little boost with my fantasy football team with that Patriot touchdown.
I needed Stephon Diggs. We're going to have a timeout here. Maypearl timeout. 4:48 here in the first half. Maypearl is going to have a 3rd and 12 whenever they get back. They are on their own 36.
My goodness.
Jimmy, I mean, I needed Stephon Diggs. I didn't need Travion Henderson, that's for sure.
I'll tell you what, while they have a timeout on the field, let's take a timeout in the booth and check our fantasy football teams for this Thursday night football game.
Well, I don't need to check mine. I know I'm leaving. I know I'm losing. What do you mean?
All right, 3rd down and 12 for your Panthers. Offense back on the field. 4:36 left in the first half. Colin is rolling left, throws up a deep pass that falls incomplete. Out of bounds on the Panther sidelines. It'll be 4th down and 12 for the Panthers. We will assume Brooks will be out there to punt. And again, burned about 3 minutes there. Like to see, maybe milk a little bit more time and just keep the ball out of the heads of this potent Pottsboro offense.
Yeah, and in Pottsboro's had 2 splash plays. But I think the most impressive thing about them is that they have just had a really good efficiency in just having positive plays.
Why did we grab that? Oh, goodness. All right.
The penalties have not been there for them.
Yep.
But yeah, I do agree. They should have let that ball roll.
And we talked about in the beginning that you can't shoot yourselves in the foot with mental mistakes. And 2 drives in a row, we start out 1st, 2nd down, and 15-16. I mean, it's hard to get your running game going when you're constantly in long yardage situations.
Which you put you behind the script for sure. You don't have a lot of 13-yard plays drawn up, I'm sure. Well, here we're going to have Caden Humphrey. He's going to give off to his running back, Carson Nix, here for a gain of about 5. Here on the 1st down. Sorry, it's going to be a gain of, the sign says 4, but there's no way, except 3 yards. There's no way there's 3 yards.
We have received a message from one of our fans.
2nd and 7.
One of the Andrea fans that we have in Panther Nation.
Humphrey looks to his right, has a man. That's going to be 3. Garrett Davis, and Garrett Davis is going to make a man miss early, and he is going to have it all the way down to the 44-yard line of Maypearl.
Here we go. They're actually going to spot it on the Maypearl 47.
Oh, man.
Hunter Sword finally able to bring him down.
Missed that a bit, didn't I?
Huh?
Just missed a little.
46, 47, you know. Here we
Humphrey's going
go.
to call his
Oh,
own name again, and he is going to be brought down by Sims and Colin Brooks.
I thought that ball bounced out. It was
That's going to be a
defender's
12-yard
foot.
gain. Bring up another first down. So they're going to be down to their 34-yard line. Sorry, 39-yard line.
I'd like to thank
34.
Michelle Groff for listening. I believe she's out of town with Kinsler for a baseball tournament. That means we will party at the Groff house tonight after the game.
That's true. That's
Yes,
true.
we're all
Humphrey is
going to
going
be
to give
there.
the ball back off here to Carson Nix, and Carson Nix is, who he's going to have 0 game. Good play there by Maypearl, but yeah, party at the Groff's house.
Yeah,
sure.
when Michelle's out of town, that is the best place to party for sure. You never know.
Is Heath there? If Heath's there?
Oh, for sure.
If Heath's there, it's going down. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good times when Michelle's out of town.
That's right. Humphreys in shotgun again. He is going to look to pass, rushed out of the pocket, and he's going to have a man, but pass is going to be intended for Trace Olson. Incomplete.
I'd like to thank all of our international fans, those from South Africa and Ireland.
Told you, Jimmy, that's somebody using a VPN. Those people aren't really out there. Hey, trips left. Single receiver right. Humphrey's going to look to his left. He is going to have the same Trace Olson. Trace Olson's going to have 13 yards here, all the way down to the 20.
I'd like to think there's 4 people in Ireland eating their Lucky Charms and listening to our broadcast. Don't know about all that VPN stuff there, Max. But we do have fans, maybe not from Ireland.
Yeah, the 2-minute warning here. Or what do they call it? 2-minute break? 2-minute rest? What do they call it?
It's the 2-minute warning, new to college and high school football this year. Just an extra.
What about a sponsor? Can we have a sponsor real quick?
I tell you what, I think we're back to the top. GSTC Inc. I'd like to thank Lolor the Grinch out there at GSTC Inc. Our special in-booth
Oh, yeah,
guest.
she's been a lot of help.
Yep, fetching drinks and bringing us food and stuff. Definitely like to. I recommend these playoff games. Bring you a server.
Humphrey's going to have a man in motion. He's going to fake a pitch and pass it off here. It's going to be a new wide receiver, Brady Wynn. And Brady Wynn's going to have a first down. So it's going to be first and goal from the 5 here for Pottsboro.
Here we go. What do we think about a turnover right here? Minute and 53. Then a long pass to Colby Davis with another pass to Tristan Brooks.
They are going to get to a touchdown here if they can, Jimmy.
Here we go.
Nope.
Snap. Boy, he was running the whole way.
Run, and he's going to be just short.
My goodness, hit hard, but again, just an athletic play to move forward. Well,
I still think too.
All right. Sorry for that delay. Taking some pictures here in the press box. I tell you what, Lolor, were the hot dogs here at Coppell Cowboy Stadium any good?
All beef, baby.
Tastes like Sam's Club. All right.
Sam's Club.
My goodness. I may try one at halftime.
We're going to have a timeout here by Pottsboro. Which is, I believe, going to be their first of the night.
Well, they really haven't had any need to stop the clock yet. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
pretty much controlled this from the get-go. Panthers able to tie it up at 7, but since then it's been all Cardinals. You got to think this Panthers defense has got a couple takeaways in them. I mean, we've been close already. If Bates gets that interception down there, I mean, you take 7 points off the board, and we're talking about a 14-point ball game. Here we go. Second goal from the 2, possibly the 1.
Let's see this. Humphreys is going to give the ball right to his running back, and he is just going to walk in. Carson Nix. Touchdown, Pottsboro.
All right. Fans, we invite you to text in. Let us know how we're sounding. We appreciate each and every one of our 6 to 7 listeners.
That is going to be up and good. Pottsboro 35, Maypearl 7. Here with a minute left in the half. Travis Smith says we sound sad.
Well, Travis, we're getting our butts kicked. How do you want us to sound here?
No joke.
Jumping for joy. I mean, we're not Indian fans.
True. We are not.
Well, not the first half. Probably the game started how we wanted, not the first half overall. But that's a good thing about football. There are 2 halves. So we will definitely have an opportunity.
Absolutely true. And
we do get the ball at the start of the third quarter, I believe.
It's four scores. You come out and play a solid, just one half of defense here, and try to even up this not turnover margin, but this penalty margin as far as not having any at all. I think that you find yourself really kind of in this game more than you let on going into halftime.
All right,
Pottsboro having 28 points over the last minute and a half. 11 minutes and 30 seconds of the game. A 4-touchdown run is not ideal. There's going to be a little interruption in that, a field goal or.
I say Brooks to Brooks for a long touchdown here. Ooh, we got Travion Henderson in the red zone. Here we go. Brooks looking to pass.
He's got it, man.
Oh, wow. And he's got room.
Kobe
That's
Davis
15,
makes a man
Kobe
miss
Davis.
all the way down to the 40.
Wisely steps out of bounds, stopping the clock.
We have a flag on the play.
My goodness. I tell you what.
It's going to be holding Maypearl.
My goodness. I tell you, they are selective on which holds they see. That was a great play, great throw and catch, and run after the catch by Colby Davis. So again, now the Panthers, first down and 18, 45 seconds left. Brooks takes a snap, hangs in the pocket, throws it out deep.
Man, way out there, but
overthrows his intended target, 15, Colby Davis. At 40 seconds left, second down. Are you worried about giving the ball back? With the the quickness that this Cardinal team can score.
And I think as aggressive as they've been, I would be a little worried about giving the ball back. Yeah.
Little run by Joseph Sims, number 20. And it looks like Pottsboro is playing for the ball back as they call a timeout with 35 seconds left. So they want the ball back. They want to go ahead and put this thing away. We'll see how the Panthers
I think
respond.
they played this game aggressive from the get go, and I think that's how they want to end it. This is Texas high school football playoffs, and this is the time to really put the pedal down and burn all the gas out.
Right, right. You leave it all out there for sure. And we hope this Panther team can make one of those classic comebacks that we've grown used to. Third down and 18 for the Panthers when they come back.
That would be a classic indeed.
Huh?
That would be a classic indeed.
Coach, Coach Max, I understand you got a chance to catch up with an old coach.
I did.
On the trip over here, thanks to Mr. Maypearl.
I did. Mr. Maypearl is just over there, sitting next to me riding, and I hear him talking to some man on the phone, and I thought I kind of recognized the voice. Turned out to be Joel Donaldson.
Coach D.
Coach Donaldson, I believe, one of the
and another timeout.
The deepest run that playoff run Maypearl has ever been in a basketball team, if I'm not mistaken.
The state final game?
They had R.J. Muskimin and
Micah Reed's group in, was it 93?
This is way before. This is way after that.
They went all the way to the championship game where they lost to Spring Lake Earth, I believe. Was it Spring Lake Earth or La Pointer? Maybe La Pointer.
Coach Donaldson was head basketball coach, I don't know, maybe from 07 to about 2010, 2011, and then he was also the ISS teacher.
Oh, so you spent a lot of time with him.
Yeah, and I didn't play a lot of basketball, but I did.
Yeah.
And he was obviously, a little small town, small school. He was assistant football coach, so spent some time with him there, and just a great guy. He's Irving Nimitz now, which I didn't even know, but yeah, Mr. Maypearl, just talking to him on the phone.
His phone is full of contacts for Texas high school coaches. I'm telling you, how we don't get him involved, I don't know, but he knows everybody.
That's a hold there if I've ever seen one.
Any flags?
Nope.
My goodness. Number 6, Trace Olson with a return. Trace is the senior defensive back wide receiver for the Cardinals. All right, so Pottsboro used their timeouts. They got the ball back with 17 seconds. Not ideal if you're a Panther fan, but the good news, you only have to defend for 17 seconds here.
Maybe a bit of a chore.
Here we go. Trips right. Twins left for the Cardinals. Humphreys, the lone back in shotgun formation, making some changes at the line. And he's looking right, rolling right.
Looks like he's in a little bit of trouble, and oh my goodness, he is just going to get leveled, but he is going to hold on to the ball. That's a touchdown. Another spectacular catch.
My goodness.
By Xavier Brady there, but he is going to take an absolute licking from Colin Brooks.
I don't know how you can cover any tighter than that. That is another just tremendous throw and catch by this Cardinal offense. Easy to see how they come into the ballgame as a district champion. We knew it wouldn't be easy for the Panthers. Kick is up and good, and just like that, 8 seconds left in the first half. Cardinals lead 42-7.
And I mean, 9 seconds, Jimmy.
My goodness.
9
Let's see.
seconds.
Man, I'm going to call a Tristan Brooks kickoff return for a touchdown.
You can call it.
I'm calling it. We're going to go into the locker room only down by 28, getting the ball back, down by 21, and that's going to start the comeback. I mean, you can't come back if you don't get way behind, right?
Jimmy, if that comes true on the way home, we're buying lottery tickets.
All right, we will. You heard it. That is a binding verbal contract.
We're buying lottery tickets. You're picking the numbers.
All right, we will play a little Powerball, huh?
Yes.
Here
That's going to
we
be
go.
entirely spectacular, seeing as how Tristan Brooks isn't even on the field.
Well, Colby Davis returned for a touchdown would be fine.
Well, Colby Davis is going to be tackled here at the 22.
4 seconds left. I mean, you got to think you throw a Hail Mary here, you just kneel on it and get to the locker room and make your adjustments there. Again,
actually, you know, in a game like this, I think that, especially with the leaders of your team, I think, you know, you ask the guys, what do you want to do? I've got a play drawn up for both. What do you want to do? And you let the you let the leaders of your team, and especially the seniors, make that decision for you.
All right, here we go. Hand off to Sims. Sims got a little room out to the left, and that will be the end of the first half. Your Panthers trail 42-7 to the Pottsboro Cardinals. We will be back with you for live second half action here in Coppell, Texas. See you for the second half. Returned by number 15, Colby Davis. Brought down around the 19-yard line. They're actually going to mark it down right at the 20 to be first down and 10 for the Panthers. Panthers find themselves trailing 42-7 to start the second half and comeback. Handoff up the middle, Joseph Sims. Pick up of 2 or 3. Panthers wearing red jerseys, white numbers, black pants trimmed in red. Pottsboro with the all-white jerseys, red helmet. Panthers moving right to left on your radio dial. And that's Colin Brooks. Big gain around the right side. Knocked out of bounds around the 44-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10.
Pretty good gain there and run by Colin, where he gets to showcase his speed a little bit. You don't get to see that every week.
Nope. Excellent run by Brooks. And let me see here. All right. Handoff up the middle. Joseph Sims.
Yeah, whenever you have a design run like you just had with Colin, they motioned their far side wide receiver,
Right.
to the strong side, to the way side of the field, and you got to think that maybe Maypearl's coaches in the booth or maybe down there on the field saw something
Mm-hmm.
in the first half.
Here we go. So just like their first drive in the first half, Panthers are driving. That's Sims. That's a good run. Shaking and baking.
He's going to get down past the 50, so they will be on Pottsboro's side of the field now to the 48.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Looks like they have to get to the 35-yard line. Little
Christian
swing
Brooks.
pass. Boy, that's
He's
going to be a
good
first
for
down.
first.
Should be. I mean, he clearly went down over the line.
Exactly.
And they are going to call first down. So 1st down and 10 for the Panthers. The ball on the Cardinals' 45-yard line.
Boy, and I really like this pro set that Maypearl's come out with right here. Oh, man.
Turf monster. Unfortunate trip up. It looked like he had a burst
Had
of
a good push,
speed.
too.
Yeah, in the
Good push up
line.
front.
Definitely moved the defensive line back. Short loss on the play. To bring up 2nd down and 11 for the Panthers. They're going to have a twins to the right, single receiver left.
Oh, they're going to lose the ball at the snap here.
My goodness. And again,
Man, that's going to back them up.
When it rains, it pours. Just another, you got a drive going and then just trip literally over your own 2 feet here. 3rd down and long. How long do you think that is? 3rd down and 18, maybe?
At least.
Here we go.
Well, let's see here. Yeah. It's going to be 18 yards.
Colin Brooks looks left the whole way, fires, and it is
tipped there.
It's the quarterback, Caden Humphrey.
Yes, it is.
Crazy.
Caden Humphrey, I was talking to Travis before the game, and he said that Caden Humphrey had over 3,000 yards in the air this year, and he is a total touchdown leader and also a top 5 in tackles on defense. So, heck of a player there that they have at the quarterback position.
Did Travis give you sources for that, or are you just taking his word for it?
I'm just taking his word for it right now.
Well, and that's where.
Well, I don't have.
He's been known to pad stats for folks.
I don't know. I don't have a Facebook, so.
Well, does Travis have Facebook? Does Travis have Facebook? I don't know. If you're listening, look up Travis Smith on Facebook. He loves to answer city council questions at all hours of the night from people that don't live in the city he represents.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, just a hobby that he's got.
Yep, he is accessible 24/7.
24/7
via Facebook.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you have potholes or no noise ordinances that couldn't necessarily be resolved by any avenue, you just tag Travis on Facebook, he can get it resolved for you.
For sure.
Speeders up and down your neighborhood, that sort of thing. We're going to have trips left here, though. And Humphrey
man, he had some room to run.
Missed Trace Olson. And he did have some room to run, and he did have a couple blockers out in front of him.
My goodness.
Want that back there if you're 6, I think.
All right, here we go.
Maypearl is going to come out It looked like almost they were in a dime, but then they brought a linebacker down. We're gonna have a false start here.
There we go. There we go. We need a bunch of those.
Pottsboro.
We are starting back.
I'd like to give a shout out to I'd like to give a shout out to Kiffy, who's listening right now.
Oh, hey, how are you
That's
doing?
my lady. She's listening to the broadcast right now.
Well,
pretty much love of my life there. But we'll get back to football. Here's Humphrey again. Humphrey is going to have Trace Olson again. And Trace Olson is going to catch the ball this time, and he's going to be all the way down to the 30. And on second and a mile, he will actually get that mile.
No, that was correction. That was Rowan Joffrey with a hard hit.
Boy.
So Cardinals have it first down and 10 on the 31. Not the results we wanted as Panther fans, but hopefully these Panthers, they're young, they can build from this and come back stronger next season. A nifty little run there. Is that number 5, Carson Nix? So this is starting to look more like that first drive of the Cardinals. Just kind of short runs here, 4 or 5 yards at a time. Burning the clock up. Obviously, got a huge lead. There's no sense of urgency.
Well, I think, if you're Pottsboro, you do want to kind of try to get in your bag and some of these things that you haven't really necessarily shown on tape this year. Oh, man, what a hit there by Colin Brooks.
Wow, that pass is complete to number 2, Xavier Brady.
2-on-2 crime there.
And that's going to be good for a Cardinal first down. Cardinals have the ball on the Panther 38-yard line.
Humphrey in shotgun again. He's got trips left. He's just going to hand off to his back there. And Carson Nix is going to be stopped at a yard.
What number was that, 80? 20, that's Joseph Sims, the running back / linebacker.
He's going to come down from the linebacker and make a heck of a play, too.
Here we go, Panthers defense holding.
Pottsboro stealing trips left. Maypearl showing a little pressure here. None's going to get through. That's going to be a hold there right in front of
Surely they got that one.
They got it.
All right. I mean, my goodness. That's full arm extension hold.
Yeah, they did. They got it.
All right. So that is going to benefit the Panther defense here. It'll back them up 10 from the spot of the foul. So replay second down, it'll be about second down and 18. That's roughly where it's at, second down and 18. My board's not working anymore down here. Well, I have that technology, but you're not going to have it turned on. I don't get it.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to be... Oh, he turned it off. He heard you.
Oh, all right.
Another fan of the broadcast there, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. That Irish fella down there.
Well, we're going to have a little bit of pressure here on Humphrey again. He's going to dish the ball.
Wow, what an open field tackle. Who was that?
Garrett Doris is going to get swallowed up there by... It's going to be number 15, Jimmy.
Colby Davis.
Colby Davis is going to have a heck of a open field tackle, yeah.
Out in space, man.
Had it the whole way. Heck of a play.
Want to remind Lord to please always check your messages during our broadcast.
Oh, one way over the top.
Oh, man.
Deflected there. That's going to be Rowan Joffrey on the deflection.
Oh, one-handed Joffrey. My goodness. Joffrey out there competing with a broken hand, wearing the mitt. Here we go. So it's 4th down. The Cardinals haven't punted all night. I don't anticipate their first one here, but it is 4th down and about 16, 17. Here we go. Rolls out to the right, looking downfield. Got some room to the other side. Rolls back toward the Panther sidelines.
Some pressure back. Oh, man.
What a play on the ball. No way. He hit the ball. My goodness. What a. That is. I mean, you know, they're the professionals. But, geez, that looked like he totally played the ball and he actually deflected it. If that is pass interference, that's going to be an automatic first down.
A little more contact, I think, that they wanted to see, but
I mean, he timed it. He got there with the ball. Well, we'll let you folks at home be the judge of that one, but clearly that penalty is going to hurt your Panthers. Cardinals have the ball first down and 10 from the Panther 27. Run to the right. Is that Nix?
Tackle's going to be there by Daniel Eubanks.
Number 16.
Coming from the far side linebacker there. Let's see. Humphreys is going to have 2 left, 2 right wide receivers. He is going to hand the ball off. Oh, sorry, folks. He's going to hand the ball off to his running back there, Carson Dixon. Carson Dix is going to be down to what? The 15, Jimmy?
First down and 10 from around the 15, 16. Here we go. See if the Panther defense can hold here. 4:07 clock ticking. Panthers down 42-7 to the Pottsboro Cardinals. Oh, and what a
heck of a called stunt there. That's going to be number 33.
You know that is Baron Camp. Our boy, Baron Camp.
With a heck of a play there in the backfield. He's going to come from the linebacker position.
Stuck him.
Right through the A gap.
You know, the last time we met in the coaching show with Coach D, he was telling us how Barron has that flexibility to play either side and spell the starter there. And he has definitely made good with his opportunities.
Maypearl's going to bring some pressure from the safety position. They're going to have Humphrey in trouble. He's going to be just short of the first down. He's going to bring up 3rd and short. Scrambled out to the right there.
All right, we've got a jokester. Here, old Lor. Here we go again. Not the night we wanted, but the Panthers are going to make the most of this.
You're going to have another inside run there. And Nix is going to get dropped again by the Maypearl front. That's going to be number 50 there for Maypearl, Aaron Cazares. He comes from the defensive tackle position.
Is that Aaron McKenzie's boyfriend, Aaron? I don't know.
Doesn't look like it, Jimmy.
Here we go. Humphreys takes it himself to the right.
He's going to take a hit, but he's going to get a first down. That's going to bring up 1st and goal from the 4. Also a quarterback design run to pick up the first there by Pottsboro.
And once again, Pottsboro knocking on the door. 2:27 and the clock ticking.
One more score, and we will hold true to our promise at halftime, Travis.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
What's going to be tackled for about a yard there is Nix by number 24 there from Maypearl, Hunter Sword.
Travis, you have Hunter Sword to think right now, because we have not went into secondary protocol here in the booth. All right. Cardinals inside the 5, threatening to score up big on your Panthers, 42-7, a minute and 40 with the clock ticking.
Oh boy, and what a play design. And Trace Olson is going to be in with a pass from Humphrey.
Another
It's going to be an
touchdown.
RPO slant there. Wow.
Well, it is 48-7, point after pending. And there we go. It's up and through just like that. Pottsboro Cardinals lead your Maypearl Panthers 49-7. Max, have you seen any updates on other area playoff scores from tonight?
I have. I just had it pulled up, Jimmy. Let me see.
It might be a good time to go over some of those. And while you're looking it up, I will go into our next sponsor. Let's go. Chambers Creek Bar and Grill. Thank you, Kevin West, out at Chambers Creek Bar and Grill. I'd like to thank the folks at Lone Star Pizzeria. Lone Star Pizzeria in downtown Maypearl. And I'll get you a link out. Got a friend wanting to know how they can listen. Did you see that text from Travis there?
I did.
And C1 Vet Services. Like to think the camps out at C1 Vet Services. You need a vet. You need a vet that's mobile. Call C1 Vet Services.
Yeah, you want the small schools, you want the big schools, you want them all. What scores you want, Joe?
Let's just get some scores here.
Well, in the third quarter, Louisville they lead Allen 3-14. In the third quarter, Cedar Park Vista Ridge is trailing Dripping Springs 21-7. Coppers Cove is losing to DeSoto 56-0. So 56-0 is DeSoto at halftime. In the third quarter, South Lake Carroll is over Crowley 21-0. Fort Bend Ridge Point is over Pearland Dawson 21-3. Prosper 42-17 down there and playing Hebron. Where the heck is Hebron? That sounds like an Old Testament name. Katy has beaten 42-7. And your Midlothian Heritage Jaguars 45-7 over Dallas Hillcrest Panthers.
I thought that game was tomorrow night.
I thought it was next week.
Is it next week?
I thought that's one. That's one.
Well, do they play 2 rounds with home advantage? That's weird how they don't do
I don't know.
neutral site like the smaller schools.
Maybe Travis gave us the old shaft on that one.
Well, and that's why I say you don't believe stats from Travis.
True.
Flag on the play thrown by this linesman on the visitor sidelines. See what the call is. Surely not another penalty against the Panthers to start a drive. Man, I don't. We get so far back there, I don't think the down marker and this other one can communicate that far. So here we go. All Pottsboro Cardinals tonight. Let's see here. Pass complete Who was that? 33. Is that Barron Camp? Oh, Seth Bates, 23. Boy, I thought Barron done found himself in the offense. My goodness, that brings back memories, doesn't it? Here we go. Let's see if the Panthers can go out with a bang here. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock is ticking. We've got second down and 10. Call it 11 for your Panthers. Twins to the right, single receiver left. Sends that single receiver in motion. He's going to throw that way. That's complete to Seth Bates, number 23, brought down around the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and 9, third down and 8 for your Panthers.
Seth Bates getting some reps at running back. That's new. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seth Bates, another sophomore.
That's another sophomore. I'm telling you, started the season on JV, has been called up and made the most of it. Got a good friend of the show, Michael Bowers. If you're still listening, send us the number of your cousin. We'll give him a shout out. And I'll let you know when he goes onto the field if he's not on there already.
So that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter.
49-7 and 12 minutes of football left. Panthers offense in a third and long, 3rd and 8, possibly 3rd and 7 situation. We are live here in Coppell, Texas, the beautiful Coppell Cowboy Stadium. Panthers come back.
The best security people.
Oh,
in the state of Texas.
Yeah, they
you know.
Yeah. Max and I obviously didn't get good instructions from Travis, so we were in the wrong press box on the home side. Had to cross the field, and
Brooks is going to have a lane here. He's going to be all the way down the sideline, all the way to the 30.
Wow.
Make two men miss on his way.
Burst of speed and a big gainer for Colin Brooks. Let's just hold the ball. Long drives.
I completely agree.
Just get points and let's get experience here. We've got a young team. We'll have those coming back. Obviously going to lose some big seniors. 72, Lucas Babbitt, who we had the opportunity to talk with last night. Pass is complete to number 15, Colby Davis. Hit hard. Didn't catch the number. Was that 19? Could have been 19. I can't see that far. 15 with a catch? Yeah. I'd like to thank our spotter, Lord T.G. Berryhill. All right, second down and 8 for the Panthers. Brooks in shotgun formation, twins right, single receiver left. Brooks going to keep it the whole way. Cuts up. Still running, still on his feet.
They're just going to have to force him out of bounds.
He's finally out of bounds. A little extracurriculars on that Panther sideline.
That's all.
Watch for number 21 of Pottsboro. Max, if you see him out there. 21, Jackson Hayes. I believe he's a sophomore. Well, he's not even on our roster, but
well, don't need to call the man out. Okay.
Well, that's roster is from Max Prep, so it may not have some of the playoff call-ups.
Andrew Martinez is going to be in for a touchdown here late.
Number 22 takes it in.
Okay, Crazy Legs. Oh no,
That's Bubba.
that's Bubba.
Bubba's Crazy Legs. Yeah. Oh. Andrew Martinez, older brother of 8th grader Bubba Crazy Legs Martinez. We never coached Andrew, did we?
No.
He was one grade above. When we started, we didn't get Andrew.
If we got him, he'd be,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah.
he'd have 6 touchdowns,
For sure. For sure.
250 yards.
No concussions.
No.
All right. 10-19 left in the third quarter. Panthers trail Pottsboro 49-13. Extra point pending. Panthers are huddled up on their side of the field around the 20-yard line. All right, we're back to the action. Sorry about that dead air, but that, man, just not going our way, but we are happy to have the touchdown, and a Schoonfield extra point goes right through the uprights. 49-14. Panthers trail Pottsboro. While they take a break on the field, we'll take a break in the booth. Max, speaking of security here at Coppell Cowboy Stadium, I hope they're going to let us cross back across the field. We are parked on that side of the venue.
Jimmy, if they don't, I hope they just escort us up here, down there like they escorted us up here.
Yeah, maybe we can get Lola run over there and get the car and pull around.
We did have people
up.
looking at us like, dang, those guys must be important. No, we're just in trouble.
All right. Schoonfield's going to place his tee on the X on the 40-yard line. Onside kick right here. What do you think, Max? If we were to get 4 consecutive onside kicks and score touchdowns on each one of them, we will take the lead. Touchback. All right.
I think that may be the first time all year I've seen Schoonfield kick it deep.
Yep. I mean, if you got that kind of leg. Let's see.
Which is kind of a mystery. 2 minutes left in the season.
What's that?
Which is kind of a mystery to me, 10 minutes left in the season, and now we're pinning folks deep.
Yep. Here we go. Pottsboro offense on the field. They're just going to run the ball, try to milk this clock. Panthers playing for pride at this point, but they're not giving up. Gotta love the fight in this group. Again, it would take forever to tell you how we got here, but several injuries, several arm slings and surgeries, and here we are. We've got a big group of sophomores really getting experience on the varsity level. You hate it for the seniors to you don't want the season to ever end, but definitely looking forward to the future. And that's number 24.
Number 24 there, Hunter Sword with another big play on defense. Back-to-back drives. Hunter Sword's kind of stepped up and had him. And, he's a junior.
Yeah, he comes back, man, and unfortunate had the injury early this season last year. Came back, really finding his way. A true leader on this defense. Uh, Definitely going to be a bright spot next season. Here we go. We're going to have twins left, twins right for Pottsboro. Going to hand off up the middle.
Going to give it here to number. It's going to be a new running back. It's going to be number 23 there, Trey Poxa. He's going to be a junior. He's going to.
And I believe this quarterback, is that number 15, the freshman Trip Watson?
You may be correct on that. You may be absolutely correct on that, Jimmy, but I cannot see a number. They're huddled up.
And it is 4th down and 1 for the Cardinals. So big 4th down play coming up for the Panthers.
That is going to be 15, Trip Watson.
All right.
So Pottsboro has brought out the underclassmen, maybe to harden them by fire.
Right.
For the upcoming weeks for their playoff run.
And we've had a slew of underclassmen for this whole ball game on the field in every phase.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a group of, hate to say it, but there's a group of 6 or 7 sophomores that, for one reason or another, were forced into action and have competed quite well. So definitely look forward to the future of Panther football. 7:57 left. Cardinals lead your Panthers 49-14.
You got some
4th down and 1 for the Cardinals. Panthers looking to hold. Oh, that's going to be a free play.
Oh, it's going to be pretty good defense there.
For sure, but the defensive offsides.
It's going to be Braxton Gonzalez there, senior, the safety position.
Awesome. Former Panther great. Just got word. Benny Earl Crownover is in Coppell Stadium.
Who's that?
Benny Earl Crownover.
Never heard of her.
I never heard of her.
It's like a girl. Was that a female girls basketball player or
definitely
softball player or something?
Female shot putter.
Yeah, I've never heard of that lady.
Well, that handoff number 23. Who'd you say he was?
Number 23 is going to be Trey Pogza, the junior running back.
1st down and 10 for Pottsboro. 7 minutes, 23 seconds, clock ticking. Panthers trail 49-14. We need a stop, touchdown, onside kick, recovery, touchdown. Well, you know the drill. Rinse and repeat.
A little district update here for the, I guess what would be the second or the first and third place team in the district. West is getting beat now 38-7 in the 4th quarter by Pilot Point. And Whitney has a 6-point lead over Whitesboro in the 3rd quarter. So a tight one there for our district champs.
Yes, sir. Boy, the ants are out here in Coppell, are they not?
If you are a pest control agent, salesman, and you're looking for a hot lead, you could be in on 5% and come to Coppell.
Yes.
What's the stadium called?
This is Byron
Eccles?
Byron Eccles?
Buddy
Eccles. Buddy Eccles
Buddy
Field.
Eccles Stadium is in dire need of your assistance. Colin Brooks is going to come from the quarterback position and get it out to the flat. He's going to hurdle right about the 24-yard line, be brought down by number 21 from Malakoff. Oh, isn't that your
21.
that's your buddy's
Jackson Hayes with the
He's going to be
tackle.
at the safety position right now.
I'm a Panther fan, but good job, Jackson. A friend of one of my friends, a cousin of one of my friends. Here we go. Brooks.
Well,
And Brooks's pass is batted down, incomplete. 6:10 left. Panthers on the Cardinal 23-yard line. Been all Cardinals tonight. Panthers trail 49-14, but knocking on the door. Pass out to the left.
Again. He's going to be down to the 9 with another first down.
Who caught that sucker?
It's going to be Colin Brooks.
Okay.
You're going to have Chapman throwing the ball now at quarterback out to Colin. If you remember, to start the year off, Jace Chapman Jr. had started the year at quarterback, and they had just recently switched for the latter part of the season. So he is back in at quarterback now. I reckon those ants are just starving to death, and
Well,
they smell all these.
I hope we didn't bring them with us.
Oh, they make GSTC ants, man. I've seen GSTC ants. That like they're going to call Andrew Martinez's number again. He's going to be down to the 1 yard line.
How about that? You know, you don't like to lose, but man, to see Andrew have a couple touchdowns here be pretty good to see.
Yeah. You know who never had a touchdown in the playoff game, much less 2 touchdowns.
There he is. Andrew Martinez takes it in.
His dad Chase never had 2 touchdowns.
Never had 2 touchdowns in a playoff game, but Andrew can take pride in that here in Coppell, Texas, by district round. Andrew Martinez with his second rushing touchdown.
Schoonfield kick, he is going to remain perfect on the night.
4:48 left in the ball game. 49-21. Panthers trail Pottsboro Cardinals. You know, we were talking about Pottsboro's 21, Jackson Hayes. They have some ties, their family, to the Griffith Switch area.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, I'd kind of like them to move back to the Griffith Switch area, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Maybe suit up for the Panthers. I'll reach out to my friend Mike Bowers and see if he can set that up. Get Jackson a sweet NIL deal there in Griffith Switch.
I mean, you sure you want him after he just got hurdled?
Well, he is an underclassman.
He got hurdled? Oh, that's Lord. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say hurl. I meant to say hurdled.
Here we go. Schoonfield's got the ball teed up. Panthers trail 49-21, 4:48 left. Kick it through the end zone, kid. Oh, and a good bounce.
Oh, man. Maypearl,
We got it. We got it.
On the ball.
Let's go. Never say never.
Looks like Maypearl.
It does look like Maypearl got the ball.
Yes,
they were
sir.
excited on that sidelines.
Yeah.
And they do
Maypearl
have
does.
the ball. Here we go. Panthers are not going to go down without a fight, trailing 49-21. I told you we need to score a touchdown, get an onside kick, rinse and repeat, and we are back in the ball game.
Also,
We need.
the security lady for Coppell,
Yeah.
she lied to us.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why.
They had food.
She told me is they may
Did they have like a pot roast or something?
they may have food.
Okay.
But she told me that the air conditioner didn't work. Okay.
Oh, it's working.
Exactly.
It's working.
And so I looked up at the thermometer. Okay, Chapman's. Oh, we got Colin Brooks back a quarter. Oh, no, that's Chapman. He's going to throw a long one to Colin Brooks.
Touchdown. No, they're going to call him out of bounds. He went
was in
over
there.
the pylon. Come on.
I don't. I mean, goodness gracious.
Here we go. And
So
again,
Maypearl's gonna be all the way
4:41
down.
left. Wow, come on, Panthers. Do not give up. Never, ever give up. Here we go.
And Tristan Sims is going to be in for a touchdown. That's going to make it 28-49.
Well, it's 27-49.
27.
Point after pending. Don't do it to him, Max.
Well,
are you going to call it automatic?
I'm not going to call it.
Okay, we're going to need that leg possibly
We
here.
redacted.
All right.
Looks like we're missing somebody here.
Oh,
There's
here
a
we
Russian
go.
player on the field.
Let's get the number there. Yep, he's in.
75.
Good snap. Good hold. Kick is good.
Well, we have
flag
a
on the
hold
play.
here. We have a flag on the play. That's going to be a false start on Maypearl.
My goodness. Well, you just kick it again, right? I mean, you've got Schoonfield. Here we go. They're going to try it again.
Hey, I mean, if you're a kicker, you complain all day, all game about not getting in.
Ball's going to be
best case scenario. High snap, and he's able to just knuckleball it right in there.
Good kick.
Schoonfield's going to be good. He's going to remain perfect on the night. Hey, but back to the thermostat. No joke. At halftime, I kind of got to milling around in here, and in the booth, she told us that we couldn't have first, right? And so I get to milling in here, around. Thanks, Travis, by the way.
Yeah.
And I get to milling around in here, and I look up at the thermostat. It's 95 degrees in here. So I thought, man, that seems hot, So I get to looking. It's because the thermostat was turned to freaking 90.
Ah.
So
it won't work at 90.
73.
Goodness.
And it's pumping on my legs right now. I don't know about yours, Lola. Are you good back there?
Yeah,
it's still hot.
Feels like a walk-in freezer.
It's cold. Lola's cold now.
Yeah.
Well, that was going to happen anyways. Well, the thermostat's right there. It works.
Keep that door shut. Don't let her cold out.
She did, but I jumped it down there. But she said don't touch it because it doesn't work. I knew she was lying.
Here we go. Schoonfield.
Schoonfield ought to be nice and loose.
Looks like the Cardinals going to have their hands team out there. A lot of small numbers on those front two lines of the kickoff return team. Panthers trail the Pottsboro Cardinals 49-28 with 4:36 left. We anticipate another onside kick here. What are the odds we could get a second one?
Well, I'm looking down here on the sidelines of Pottsboro, and I see a lot of starters out there. So I don't think they're going to be privy to it.
Fool me once type scenario?
I think so. I think that...
You just won't fool me again.
Well, it looks like they've got the hands team over here to the left, and not really the hands team to your right, which is peculiar. And this looks like it's going to be another little pooch kick here. They're just going to knock it out of bounds. Pottsboro is, but still pinned them to the 25 24-yard, 23-yard line.
Pretty good result there. You gave yourself a chance to get the ball. 4:36 left. Need a big defensive stand here. Get the ball back.
Now, I mean, I guess we're going to see if the Pottsboro coach really thinks that this
He's
is
going back. He's going back with 4.
Oh, see, that's which is I think is a true testament, if anything, to how hard that this Maypearl team's fought. Is that they thought for a second, hey, let's just throw the freshmen and the underclassmen in there, and then no, we're better than that. He's going to throw it out to 6 though, and 6 Trace Olson is going to be gone, and he is going to have another touchdown. Lee, do you think maybe Pottsboro's coach had the spread, or
You think we let him score there so we get the ball back without a lot of time off? Kind of a maybe he should have went down inside the 5-yard line. I hope that don't. I mean, that may bite the Cardinals later on in the game.
They'll be looking for a 2-point play here, obviously with a block kick.
Here we go.
We give the time for the back judge to make his way over there and get set. Number 44, Griffin Dyer, is going to line up for the kick. The kick is away, and it is good. And that will put the score to 56-28. Your Maypearl Panthers will trail Pottsboro Cardinals.
You ever been out to Pottsboro?
Hey man, they ran the. I think they ran the flag waivers into exhaustion. Maybe it wasn't in their contract. Maybe they got like a 5 touchdown minimum or something.
Yeah, it's a five limit. Yeah.
Yeah. 5 touchdown limit.
5 touchdown limit.
I say, hey, after 5.
It's 9:21. There's 4:28 left in the fourth quarter. Lord, do you think KFC's still open? Brahms. All right, we're going to hit Brahms on the way home.
I don't know about Brahms.
Get that waffle cone. My goodness.
What about Waffle House?
We could do the House of Waffles. Only one problem, I'm allergic to waffles. Here we go. Hey, what about a run back right here? What do you think? Little special teams magic. Run it back. Onside kick. Recover the kick. Is that Andrew Martinez?
That is not. That is going to be Bates. Seth
Bates. Seth Bates.
Nifty got a nice little return, really.
Yeah. He's brought down around the 28, and that's where the Panthers offense will set up shop. First down and 10 from their own 28, trailing the Pottsboro Cardinals 56-28.
We just we could call in an order of baby dolls and leave Lola in the parking lot running and get it real quick.
Yeah. Man, I hope they don't mess up our order again.
True.
Boy, I do not want to be in there all night while they sort it out.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's just.
Exactly.
It's like they don't care if they inconvenience you.
Chapman is going to go run into a little pressure here. He's going to keep the ball and take off running with it. He's going to make a man miss. And he's going to have a first down with his legs to start the drive off. Pretty good decision by him to just tuck it and run there.
First down and 10, the ball on the 39-yard line of the Panthers.
Yep.
Twins right, single receiver left. Chapman takes the snap. Fires it out to Colin Brooks. Colin Brooks has a lane. He crosses the 40 of the Cardinals, brought down around the 38-yard line. Ball now in the Pottsboro Cardinal side of the field. First down and 10 for the Panthers.
Ooh, Chapman's going to show a little scramble here. A little late whistle, too.
Looks like they're going to give him forward progress up to possibly the 35.
He's 3 yards.
Second down and 7 for the Panthers. They're going to have twins right, single receiver to the left. Chapman in shotgun formation, one back to his left. Fakes a handoff, fires it out to Colin Brooks. Colin Brooks
He's going to have a
spins. First down, Panthers.
Pottsboro's Cardinals got Air Force Ones. Andrew Martinez is going to have a lane here, and he's going to have a beat the guy out to the edge. Have a first down. He's going to be brought down at the 15.
How sweet would it be for an Andrew Martinez hat trick?
Man.
That would be awesome. Something
he could, it's just something to put on tape.
I'm telling you.
Oh, we got a false start here.
Oh, man.
And you're talking about an absolute just drive killer, Jimmy.
I'm telling you.
I was hoping that I'd get me a nice home cooked meal out of this deal. I didn't know we'd be stopping at any fast food. I figured
Lola could fire up the crock pot when we get back.
I figured she had, some chicken already cut up to be fried, and
I'm sure we could whip up some homemade biscuits and mashed potatoes and deviled eggs and
maybe like a French dip.
A French dip.
Yeah.
Homemade ranch dressing, buttermilk ranch.
Can you make some homemade spinach artichoke dip?
Yes.
When we get back?
Yes.
Hot wings. What about ribs? You make some ribs when we get back.
Could she smoke a brisket when we get back? Here we go. Chapman looks right.
Chapman's going to be in trouble. He has been in duress this whole drive, but he's managed to make something happen most of the time. This time he gets 3 yards. Yes, 3 yards.
Going to bring up second down and 7 for the Panthers. Chapman takes a snap, hands it off to Martinez. Martinez won't go down. He's still up.
Oh, man. Andrew is going to have he's going to be a yard away from the first down. From what I can tell now, angles are funny.
They're going to say third and 3. But made something out of nothing. That was going to lose yardage.
He made something on less than nothing.
Let's get Andrew in the end zone. Here we go. A hat trick for Martinez if he can get it in the end zone here. 55 seconds, clock ticking. Chapman takes a snap, hands it off to Martinez. Martinez is there.
Andrew Martinez with 3 touchdowns on the night.
Wow. Welcome back, 22, Andrew Martinez.
Boy, and you would have cleaned house on that prop bet.
Oh, man. The hat trick for our boy Martinez.
great run all three times by him. I mean, every time he's touched the ball, Schoonfeld's going to make the best of a botched hold too, and he is going to have 100% still on the night.
And we were talking before Andrew got injured and missed some time. He was getting better every week and actually becoming more and more involved with the offense as far as carries go. 44 seconds left. Cardinals lead your Panthers 56-35. Story of the night, number 22, Andrew Martinez with 3 touchdowns. And Andrew, another junior, he'll be back next year.
Yeah, and you got to look forward, especially how deep that running back room is going to be next year for Maypearl, and how difficult of a decision Coach D is going to have. Who if you just have like a rotating 3, or you have a kid who you think you really need to move on with the running back, but
they all have experience.
You got to think too. They're only 17. I'm sure some of them are. I know Andrew's still 16. I believe. I know he's a junior, but I believe if I know he is a young junior, and 16, 17-year-old kids that, we got a little nice onside kick. It's going to have a nice bounce, but it's going to go out of bounds.
Flag down for the kick going out of bounds. Nice effort by Schoonfield, giving his team a chance. And that's going to just about do it. 44 seconds left. Cardinals have the ball back.
Yeah, and I mean, you have quite a bit of juniors on your offensive line as well. You're going to have a deep backfield next year. If you get Colby Davis to come back and play football.
And everybody's going to have
You've got a real deal wide receiver,
for sure,
out there to play.
For sure.
And not only Kobe, he's just who stood out the most here, in these past couple of weeks as far as, who's kind of stepped up.
The clock never started. Not sure what's going on. They're trying to sort something out here. Let's see. All right. So 44 seconds left. Panthers trail 56-35. You got to think the Cardinals will just kneel on it here to get in their victory formation. And that's going to do it. They're going to let the clock tick down. Max, man, there were times this year that I didn't know if this team would be able to make the playoffs. And I'm not much for moral victories, but hey, they battled, overcome injuries, made it to the playoffs. Here they are. They're going to come up short, but they put 35 points on the board. Got a lot of young people coming back. Future looks good. Got some 8th graders with some talent coming up.
Yes.
Future looks bright for the Panthers despite the outcome tonight.
You look up and down this roster. I mean, you do have some incredibly talented kids that you lost or that you are losing, after this year. You've got Texas White and Tristan Brooks and Lane Woodard and, Big Brock Upton.
Yeah.
You've got Joseph Sims and kids of that nature, Kelton Biggs and Big John Kiefer. So, you're losing some size up front, which is definitely important. But, on the other hand, at the same time, you look up and down this roster, and there are a bunch of talented sophomores and juniors that made differences in games this year that are going to be difference makers in the most sense next year, especially you talking to Maypearl, some of Maypearl's coaching staff that they have now, and their importance of being serious in the weight room and kind of really getting their program going, playing 7-on-7 and having strength and conditioning training regularly and making it a part of the kids' lives. I think that as far as this roster goes, and like you said, the freshmen that are coming up, and it sounds like, from talking to them and from seeing a couple of the JV games, that they have a couple of really, really talented sophomores that they could have moved up to varsity level before the injuries and didn't. So, you gotta believe that they left, some talented guys behind that didn't get to come up and play varsity. Like your Barron Camps.
Yep. Barron Camp make an impact. Cason Lewis, Rowan Joffrey, Bates, Seth Bates.
Yeah, man, I agree.
Yeah. So definitely.
Tristan Martinez Jr.
Right.
If that's not a deep threat next year, I don't know what is.
There you go. Not to mention his ability to move the ball on kickoff return. Just a lot of talent here. And let's be honest. Next season starts now. It's time. Get in the off-season program if you're not moving on to play basketball or another sport. Get in the weight room. Get the program going. Look forward to seeing this team next year. Been an up and down season. They've had some adversity, but all in all, still proud to be a Panther fan. And if they allow us back next year and they haven't hired professionals, I'll look forward to calling more games with you next season. You want to tell the folks about some playoff opportunities we might have coming up in the weeks ahead?
If there's anybody still listening, Jimmy and myself and Ellis County Sports Media will be in Hillsboro, Texas, Saturday morning at, I believe, 9 a.m., where the Maypearl Freshman Panthers will be in the playoffs. They are playing against, I don't know. Well, just come support. Just come support some young Panthers.
It doesn't matter who they're playing.
It doesn't matter. Does it matter, Lolor?
We'll know when we get there.
But they had a bye last week because they were a 2 seed.
Yep.
So they had a bye last week. This is the second round of the playoffs. Winner gets in.
Winner goes to Super Bowl.
Winner gets in.
Let's go.
So we will get to go see Evans Boys and Company.
Oh, yeah. Luke and Levi.
Maxton
and Bo.
We got Maxton, Coleman, and Bo Brooks, and you've got a
big Gage.
Gage Mathers, and you've got a big Wade Sears on the offensive line, and they, believe me, folks, they are a lot of fun to watch.
Oh,
These
yeah.
kids love to hit, and they love to play football. Come watch them get a berth to the Super Bowl. We're going to call the game. We'll video if you can't make it, live stream if you can't make it.
Hey, listen or get there to Hillsboro. Cheer on our freshman Panthers as they look to advance to the Super Bowl in the Quad County Pee Wee Football League. Max, been a great season. Look forward to it next year. Any last words for the folks at home, all 7 of them?
God bless and go Panthers.
All right. Bless your heart.
Please don't fart.